Media playback is unsupported on your device. Media caption: Rescued U.S. sailors Tasha Fuyava left and Jennifer Apple praised the U.S. Navy for saving their S. Doubts have emerged about the survival story told by two U.S. women who said their S had been saved when they were rescued by the Navy after spending 5 months adrift in the Pacific. The U.S. Coast Guard said that neither Jennifer Apple nor Tasha Fuyava activated an emergency beacon on board. There appear to be inconsistencies in other details of their story as well. The pair said they became adrift in May when their boat's engine failed as they headed to Tahiti from Hawaii. They said the boat was without power communications in the open seas about 1,500 kilometers 930 miles southeast of Japan before a fishing vessel alerted U.S. authorities to rescue them last week. The pair, traveling with 2 dogs, had strayed significantly from their planned course. Ms. Apple later said that she and Ms. Fuyava were incredibly lucky to survive because they were running out of food and had endured a tiger shark attack. Why are there doubts? U.S. Coast Guard spokesman Lieutenant Scott Carr said that interviews with the two women coupled with a Coast Guard review of the incident revealed that the pair had an emergency position indicating radio beacon EPIRB aboard, but did not turn it on. Such devices emit a distress signal to help rescuers find vessels in an emergency. It is unclear why the women did not do this if they were in distress, and there is no suggestion they did not know how to work the EPIRB or that it was faulty. Image copyright Getty Images. Image caption: The women and their dogs say they survived thanks to a water purifier and a store of dry food. The women later said that they chose not to activate the EPIRB because they never feared their S were in imminent danger. Moreover, Lieutenant Carr told the Associated Press news agency that when the Coast Guard made contact with the Sea Nymph, the name of the women's boat, in June near Tahiti, the captain said that they were not in distress and expected to return to land soon. He said that contact was made after the pair claimed they had lost use of their engines and sustained damage to their rigging and mast because of a storm. It is also not clear if the women tested their radio equipment before they embarked on the voyage. Last week they said they had 6 forms of communication on board but all went dead. Retired Coast Guard officer Philip Johnson told AP that the emergency beacons rarely fail and are designed to be suddenly dropped in the ocean. What other parts of the women's story have been questioned? The pair said the tropical storm they encountered took place on their first night at sea in early May, and lasted for 3 days. Image copyright Getty Images. Image caption: There are inconsistencies in the story of Jennifer Apple seen here being welcomed on board USS Ashland, critics say, but National Weather Service records reportedly show there were no such storms in the region during that time. There have also been questions as to why the 2 dogs traveling with the women were in such good health if they were really engaged in a struggle to survive. In addition, critics have asked why the women did not use distress flares to stop at various islands on the route including Maui, Lanai and Christmas Island to get help. The Coast Guard is continuing to review the case. You may also be interested in what did the women say. On arrival in Japan, Ms. Apple said that they owed their S to the U.S. Navy. In a statement released last week they said that their engine broke at the end of May. They originally thought they would be able to reach land by relying on wind and their sails. But 2 months into their journey and long past their estimated arrival time in Tahiti, they began to issue distress calls, the statement said. Ms. Apple said they issued distress signals daily for nearly 100 days but received no response. Image caption: There have been questions as to why the 2 dogs traveling with the women were in such good health if they were running out of food. They said they managed to survive the ordeal thanks to a water purifier and more than a year's worth of dry goods such as oatmeal and pasta. On the 24th of October, a Taiwanese fishing vessel spotted the 50 feet 15 meters Sea Nymph bobbing in the ocean and contacted authorities on the U.S. territory of Guam. The USS Ashland, which was in the area, arrived early the following day to rescue the sailors both from Honolulu, Hawaii and their canine companions Valentine and Zeus. Sailors rescued after 5 months adrift in Pacific.